to Miss Cindy's Kitchen. Tonight we're going to show you an alternate version of the stovetop peanut butter cookies that was suggested by a viewer. Is to add a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder at the beginning of the recipe to make chocolate peanut butter cookies, which to me sounds fantastic. So that's what we're going to do. And it's a 1/2 cup of milk and 2 cups of white sugar. Alright. And then we have a stick of butter, which has been sitting out to be soft. So we're going to put that in there.
The dog is just in rapid attention right
Oh, yeah.
below you.
Oh yeah, she's hoping that I drop the butter wrapper. And then at this point we add the 1/4 cup of cocoa.
Ooh.
So now we're going to bring this mixture to a boil. So we'll bring it to a boil, and as with the just straight peanut butter version, we'll let it come to a foamy rolling boil for a full minute. So right now we got to get all the ingredients to come together. So again, it's 1 stick of butter, a 1/2 cup of milk, 1/4 cup cocoa powder, and 2 cups of sugar. And this comes from a viewer suggestion to try making them with cocoa. So we appreciate all the feedback we get on our videos. So please like and subscribe and share to your friends and give me your feedback. And if you have a suggestion, we'd love to hear it, because we love different things to try and alternate versions of recipes. So we're going to wait for this to come to a boil. Alright, and it's now reached a full, frothy, rolling boil. That's a mouthful. Set it for a minute. And it has to boil for a minute at this fully involved rolling boil, because you want to have it get real foamy. And that has to do with a chemical change that takes place that will help it set up properly once we add all the other ingredients and form cookies on the wax paper. So it's got to be a thick rolling boil. And you don't want to shortcut the boiling process, because that's what helps the cookies set up. And I'm just stirring it so we don't get a hot spot where it scorches. Alright, turn the timer off, turn the stove off. And now we're going to add in the other ingredients. Let me move this here so we can see better. Here, over here. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to add in a cup of creamy peanut butter. So plop that on in there. And then we have a teaspoon of vanilla.
Or a little plop.
Yeah, a little plop of vanilla. And 3 cups of quick cooking oatmeal.
Now why the quick cooking oatmeal?
That's what the recipe suggests, and I've seen it with both the quick cooking and the original oats. And it says a pinch of coarse salt. So this is coarse salt. Salt always accentuates the sweetness of a recipe. So we're going to mix it all together. peanut butter and chocolate all incorporated. Doesn't that look delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now it is all mixed up. Just like half of our population nowadays. Alright, so come over on my right side, Logan, and I'll show you. We're going to scoop it out. And this says it makes 48 cookies, so I don't know if it'll make that much, but we shall see. And whoops. And this is more like a candy than a cookie. Whoops.
And it fell out right out of the spoon.
Yep, whoops.
Keep doing it.
And you figure it's very non-stick because it's got the butter and the peanut butter in it. And it's already setting up in the pan. And I think it's more crumbly than normal because I boiled it a little longer than just the 1 minute because it was at a boil before I set the timer. So that might be it, but it's better to have it, you know, overcooked than undercooked, because if it was undercooked, it would be a squishy mess instead of cookies. Most people err on the side of undercooking it and then wonder why the cookies don't set up. You have to get to a full rolling boil. There is a difference. Alright. We move the spoon out of the way. Doesn't that look good, Logan?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
I think you'll be eating it off the spoon in just a minute.
Yep. We can do the taste test that way.
Woohoo.
We don't need to wait the whole stinking hour for these to cool off. We'll just lick the spoon. Like civilized people do. Just don't blame me if you burn your tongue. Alright. And then for one more cookie to squeeze onto the pan. Alright. So there's that. And then, Logan, I'll hold the camera.
Oh boy, get to look right off the spoon.
Yeah. Do I have the camera backwards?
Still really hot.
Still a little warm?
Oh yeah.
How does it taste, though?
Very good. Actually, I'm so used to the peanut butter ones. It's nice to have a little change now. It's chocolate peanut butter, kind of like Reese's, but not exactly.
Yeah.
And you said it was just plain cocoa powder?
Yeah, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder added at the beginning of the recipe. So, well, thank you again for joining us for another episode of Miss Cindy's Kitchen. And again, please like and subscribe and share to your friends. And please give me your feedback and suggestions. And this suggestion came from a viewer just like yourself to try adding cocoa powder at the beginning. So anyway, have a great week and we will see you again soon.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.